Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and still the same sort of style review and things like that, and unboxing. I'm sure you've noticed we've got another slightly little different background, kind of experimenting on where I want to do these videos. I'm back in the main room, which is also my bedroom, so you can see all of my figures and collection behind them. Figure that might make a more interesting background for now. So as I said, I'm just experimenting, but as you can see today we are looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Retro Cobra Troopers. For the purposes of this review, we're just going to be taking a look at the one figure, because they're both the exact same. There's no different head sculpts or anything like that. They're both just the exact same, but I got two, and I managed to get these on sale at Star Action Figures in the UK for £14.95 each, I believe. So great bargain. Figured why not pick up some more armies. It's a shame that I couldn't get four, because they are limited to 2 per customer. So it is unfortunate, but hey, more Cobra troops, more the better. So let's just take the one away for now and take a quick look at the packaging. I apologise for the wobbliness. I'm recording this sort of on my bed at the moment, because I've not got a proper table other than this little bedside one that you can get. So, but onto the packaging. Really nice packaging. I do love the sort of retro style packaging that they do for the classified line. Get a nice window shot of the figure, then the sort of its rendition of said figure. I don't know if this is the same as how it was on the original packaging or not, but taking a look at the back here, obviously you got his file card. Not much on here, just his role. His role is the enemy. Primary speciality, which is infantry. Secondary speciality is sabotage. Birthplace, various countries. And then not much of a bio as well. One of the nameless, faceless legions of Cobra Command. Cobras swear absolute loyalty to their fanatical leader, Cobra Commander. Their goal to conquer the world for their evil purpose. So fairly basic bio there, considering he's just a faceless trooper. But then obviously within this wave that we had, you had the Retro Cobra Commander, which you can just see poking over there on my sort of Cobra shelf. Then you had Retro Stalker, who you'll see sort of he's down below there. And then you obviously had the troopers. Overall, let's take a break reel here, and you'll see this guy out of the packaging. We'll take a look at the figure that's inside. Okay, so managed to crack the figure open, and right out of the gate, he's a great figure, a very solid figure. I do have the Stinger version of this guy, and I did in the past, I believe, have the original version of this guy with the darker blue. But I cannot seem to find him anywhere in my storage bins, so that's a bit unfortunate, but hey ho. So right out of the gate, let's take a good look at this guy, and let me know what you think of the background for this. Do you prefer this sort of style background? The lighting's not as good because I'm just using the natural light from outside, but it is a more interesting background. You can sort of see what I've managed to collect over the years, how I display things, and gives you future teasers for upcoming videos that I want to do. But as I said, diving right into the figure. Nice face sculpt, even though it's just his eyes. As I said in previous videos, G.I. Joe does do the nicest sort of face sculpts and printing. So right out of the gate is articulation. Double ball joint at the neck and the head, so plenty of range of movement there. Your standard butterfly joints and shoulder joints. Double elbows, and these are pinned. I don't know why these are pinned. I always remember G.I. Joe being pinless, but maybe they was experimenting at the time. That's on both sides. You have a ab crunch, and it's just on the sort of cut system instead of the ball joint. It does have a waist swivel, though mine is a little bit stiff at the minute. your standard ball joints at the hips. Then they do have a thigh cut, double pinned knees, unfortunately, so plenty of movement there. And then you have your standard boot swivel and forward facing pin for rocker, as well as your foot hinge. So fairly standard articulation still, even with just the pins, which are an ugly thing, but what are you going to do? But for accessories, he does come with a helmet that just sits nicely on him to complete the look a bit more. He comes with this weird submachine gun type thing. I don't know what type of gun this is. Again, gun guys, if you want to let me know in the comments below. But it just has that weird sci-fi looking barrel on the end, as well as a weird scope. He also comes with a sniper rifle, which is the same sniper that came with Spirit Iron Knife before, but it's just done in a darker brown on the stocks and things like that, and as well as the grip. The magazine is removable on this one as well. I don't think it's removable on... Oh, yeah, yes, it's removable on this as well. That's one thing I did fail to pick up on in certain reviews. But it also comes with a knife, and this is the same knife that we've been seeing with Retro Stalker, Snake Eyes, quite a few sort of knife carriers now, which is nice. I do like this sort of knife. It's nice and it's just a decent knife in my opinion. But I do wish we can start to get newer ones. Mine doesn't want to go all the way in for some reason. But he also comes with a standard pistol. Again, gun guys, if you want to leave a comment section to comment below. Again, we've seen this pistol before. It's the same one that comes with Retro Snake Eyes, Stalker, and I think another one. I'm trying to remember who else this comes with. The name's escaping me, but we have seen it. It's the same sort of style pistol, but it has the extended mag. And that just sort of sits in his holster nicely there. And then it has the sort of square silencer for it as well. And that just sits in his little holster here. I'm just going to take it off frame because mine's a little malformed in the packaging here, so I just need to stretch it a little bit. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason, on my copy in this where the silencer stores, there was a bit of molded plastic that was still stuck in there, so I just had to clear that out. But it does just store in there. Quite tight fit as well. I think mine just had a bit of leftover plastic from the machine or something like that, but it does stay in there. But that's all his gear. And then obviously because it's a retro, it comes with the standard G.I. Joe Classified retro stand, but this time with the Cobra logo embossed in there. Doesn't have the nameplate or anything like that. Again, I don't use these. I just use clear standing ones, or so, if the figure is decent enough on its own, I just let them freestand. But overall, solid figure, great army builders, love getting army builder figures. As you can sort of see over there, I am slowly collecting up my armies now, solely focusing on sort of army building figures as well as troopers. But did you pick this guy up? How many did you get? Are you into army building, or do you not bother with the troops and just focus mainly on sort of named characters? But as always, guys, I'd appreciate a nice like, a comment, and if you could hit that subscribe button with the notification bell, that way you don't miss out on future videos. As you can see, I've got plenty that will be coming up in the near future. Just exploring all the backlog of what I've managed to collect over the years. And if you guys want to sort of see a bit of a room tour, there's not much to it. The main sort of bulk of it is what you're seeing already. But I do have some other bits scattered about in the room, such as the HasLabs and things like that. Let me know in the comment section below. But as always, guys, I will see you in the next video.